Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rivaldo receives it in a wide position.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted.
And he was quick to react.
Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in a good position here. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought in one mighty pile of success down the...
Climbs up big against the crossbar. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Bale gets a foot in here. And here's Eze.
Picked out brilliant, shoots! Rivaldo.
Looking to be a menace in the final third.
Rivaldo.
Oh, he's got a...
Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Rivaldo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Vieira might just make this.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos
is there to clear. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Terrific header!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Nesta gets good distance on it. Oh, what has happened here? And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Played back. Well, he just didn't have any support.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ferdinand cuts out the pass, distributed tidily. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Yamal, 5 minutes till the break. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? Chance! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Another moment of magic, a real... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rivaldo. Coming on the field is number 7,
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's had it nicked away. Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Eze ploughing. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Adriano! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nice touch. Shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vieira has been booked, just to confirm for that. It's Adriano! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Ibrahimovic. Number 18, Adriano. Number 10, Bilal. Coming on
No,
the
he
field,
didn't quite meet him
number
right.
20,
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hullet. Number 4.
And here's Hullet.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Isak just eases him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Into the last quarter of an hour. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Played in deep. He rises! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Ferdinand. Ronaldo is herring after that one.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. He slings it in. Cleared away. Maicon.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in.
That's going in strongly.
Lam showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, nicely intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. Can he finish? Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Looking for a runner. That's good vision.
Added minutes
Good ball,
has been
good
indicated.
take. We are into overtime. And he's intervened well there. Oh, terrible. Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determined...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Cristiano Ronaldo
And now,
picking up the Man of the
please
Match
turn towards
award,
the screen
and
for
no
a
surprise
special
there.
presentation featuring our guest performance
So what do you
today.
take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Rivaldo.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vieira. Rivaldo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos.
Showing good feet.
Now the delivery. Ibrahimovic!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Little pass back. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, this is a very good run.
And he's taking no chances there. Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Vietnam have reclaimed it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rivaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Beckham wins the duel this time. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And this is Rivaldo.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Beckham. And here's Eze.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Nesta.
Kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Eze.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Played into the middle. It's a goal kick.
Tries to pass it through. And he's being shifted off it. Gattuso.
And it's Gullit.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. But he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Eze. That's very neat. Beckham gets into a good position. And that has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. And it's made its way to him. He takes a shot! Wonderful from Vieira! He's got himself an absolute peach. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Carlos. And they've got a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has
Bale.
been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Rivaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bale. And this is Adriano. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's neat. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Rivaldo. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Rivaldo. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Rivaldo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Looking to play him in. It's Adriano! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. And they win it back again. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, that's well spotted.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but... And there's the shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Ball swung in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Corner number 2 then.
Rivaldo. Number 9, Vieira.
Chooses to go back.
Number 21.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, Pullet. Number
Adriano
8,
under
Gerrard.
intense pressure.
Number
Yeah,
4,
better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Substitutions taking place.
Hoisted in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rummenigge. And he's there to get it away.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé! So close to drawing level.
Pelé was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Vietnam have their 3rd corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Vietnam get their 4th corner. Maicon's cross. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's making a real surge on the left. Pelé. Pelé driving for... It's Pelé! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's the keeper's ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Just a quick announcement.
And an exciting one
Chelsea
too. We're about
leave
to
it
announce
late,
today's lottery
but in the
numbers.
end,
Please
it
watch
was
the screen
great.
if you have a ticket.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here,
everybody,
a
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough, all... Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. Here's Rivaldo. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's very neat. That's a good ball. Beckham. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. And it's Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Adriano. Toure gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Rivaldo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Bullet. Gattuso. Good ball over the top. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Adriano looks to get on the end of this. Yaya Toure. And it's Rivaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Beckham. And he's intervened well there. And the counter is on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rivaldo. Yaya Toure. Played out to the right. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? It's a threatening shoot! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Eze tries to play it through, and this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. And smartly... Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a shade optimistic. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rivaldo. Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So off we go once more.
Chelsea
Decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel.
Vieira played out to the left flank.
And he should have made it 4.
Vietnam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's fabulous.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Caresses it through.
That's the keeper's ball. And they can counter here.
Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He might be in here! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Bale.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now there's a fine ball.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gullit is onto it in a flash.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Toss somewhat off target. Yamal.
He has found the way through. The ball goes in. He's got tall.
And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played towards the other side. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Opts for safety. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. And it's Eze. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham elects to cross. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a searching pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Decent progress down the left. Quality ball. Now it's Eze, and that's gone loose. Beckham. Vieira does well to stand firm and defend it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Eze. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good spread. Drive, terrific header!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal drives forward on the overlap. Yamal. Nice control. Ball swung in. Pepe getting this one clear. Adriano, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. He's played it long. It's just beyond his reach. Chelsea, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckham. And they're back on the ball again. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Toure is fouled. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Smoothly does it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Eze. Beckham has it in a wide position. Adriano. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Vieira proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Can he get on the end of this? That has been slung wide. Van der Sar claims it safer. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0. There's the shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 16, Rivaldo. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Pele.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Adriano being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Chelsea still this single goal behind. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Beckham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pele quietly revving up. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Great vision. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. The message is clear, none shall pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good alertness. Vieira. And it's lofted through here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, well timed.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hullet. Can he spark a counter here?
There they go, hunting again.
Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Chelsea must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And the finish! He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
We have got
Yamal.
changes here from both sides, in
Coming on the
fact.
field is
Things
number
starting
4,
to look very
Cafu.
comfortable.
Substitution.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
A temporary retreat here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. Hangs it. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vieira.
2 added minutes. has been
Confirmation that there
indicated.
will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
He's not got that quite right.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's been cut out, well played. Adriano.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And he's managed to get... Great chance! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Pepe proves too strong, too smart. Pull it. Now it's Pele. Knocks it into space.
Oh, well played, well played. And that has been cleared. Pele, real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well.
Pepe produces the perfect tackle there.
Nesta gets across and deals with it. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And this is Beckham. Chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Vieira. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Back into the middle. Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Hullet. Eze.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Vieira engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Beckham. And the ball's gone astray. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Beckham receives it in a wide position. Now it's Pele. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Adriano. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. It's in. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ibrahimovic.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Eze.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Beckham. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's ambitious.
There
The return pass.
Added time.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Roberto Carlos. Nesta. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eze tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's half-time here. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chinsu2 gets a foot in and wins the ball. Played back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, important interception. And this is Adriano. A heavy challenge. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And it's Bale. Now it's Eze. Played out wide. Beckham. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Lofted in. Big header! It's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Gives it back. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Shot a goal! Well, the game takes on a whole new complexion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Has crossed into the middle. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 18, Adriano.
Ronaldo
Number
is
19,
airing after that one.
Pele.
Cafu
Number
will
10,
not want to lose out
Yamal.
here, not against this
Coming
opponent.
on the field.
Just
Number
about up to
20,
75 minutes.
Jan Koller.
Couldn't
Number
squeeze it
7,
through.
Cristiano
Koller
Ronaldo.
looking to penetrate
Gullit.
opposition lines.
Number 4,
Chance for a shot! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say...
And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And pull it! Off the post! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a ball!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous. They're in. Oh, shooting chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, nice touch. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. So that's it. It is all over.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.